at the Jujuy bivouac, the red and white Acciona buggy finally arrived. Safe and sound. Why so late? Well, simply because the electric car needed energy supplied by their assistance truck throughout the daily stages. Once again, an electric vehicle is trying its hand at the Dakar adventure, driven this year by Argentinian Ariel Chaton.
The car has a normal tubular chassis with an electric engine in the central part, connected to a gearbox with 6 gears like a conventional car. It's equipped with 8 packs of batteries. These packs are easily connectable to be charged. There are 14,600 batteries of this type that are connected together to power the engine. Normally, to drive this car, we have a circuit breaker and we have a dashboard that gives us information on the energy. We have other systems giving us an idea of how much the batteries are charged. The steering is electric, unlike on a normal car. We have a regulator for the smoothness of steering. Unlike normal cars, we have a pedal where the clutch normally is, and it's used to regenerate energy. It's an electric brake, and that helps to recharge the batteries. We believe that clean energy, renewable energies, electric energy is able to compete with conventional energies. We've worked a lot on this electric car to demonstrate that renewable energies can be used on the toughest race in the world.
So far so good. The Acciona car isn't the fastest, but it's still going on the Dakar. Previously in the cars. Talk about making an impact. Sébastien Loeb is now 2 from 2 in his Dakar debut. Sure, it's good for my confidence. I'm 5 minutes ahead. I'd rather be 5 ahead than behind. Even if it does get complicated, we'll do our best. Stay focused and see where it takes us. The pace of the new boy has surely got his rivals worried. Even the normally unruffled Alatir can't help but be impressed with the speed of Loeb.
Okay, Sebastian, he make a really good time, but okay, we try to do our best, to continue in this pace.
The other Peugeot drivers know they should step up, but Carlos Sainz is one man playing the long game. Well, it's hard to tell with such a long race. We've only done 2 stages. Once more, the man quietly plugging his way up to second is none other than Geniel de Villiers, determined as ever.
We need to be in that position or maybe one better at the end of the race.
Yesterday at the Jujuy bivouac, as soon as the stage was over, the wheels of the cars were marked for the next day's marathon stage. The top cars will only be allowed to use a certain number of wheels for the 2 consecutive days of racing. After a very rainy night, the conditions were beautiful in the province of Jujuy. At the start of the special set on the Altiplano of Argentina, many had come to cheer on their Dakar heroes before their tough day at over 3,000 meters of altitude. We already went at over 4,000 meters, so we can already feel that the engine is weaker, and we're also having problems breathing, so we need to adapt to altitude. It's also the first part of a marathon stage. We have to take it easy. We have to do 2 stages with the same tyres without assistance. Maybe we won't drive at 100%. We need to deal with the stage, and if all goes well, maybe push harder tomorrow. A new experience for Loeb, business as usual for Alatir.
I'm quite happy to at least make a long stage, because 2 days ago it was really a lot of rain and it's not easy for us. But okay, now I think Dakar start from today.
And like yesterday, Sebastian Loeb would once again open the way. Not the best of positions on this long special. Second overall at the start of the day's special, Giniel de Villiers seemed to be well in contention. But today the South African's Hilux suffered with the altitude. His engine seriously lacked power. De Villiers lost close to 9 minutes. For a man who was so impressive last year in his debut, he's been rather discreet this year. But now Yazid Al-Raji was the fastest of the Toyota drivers today, with 6th spot. Back to the Peugeots, and Cyril Desprez is improving every single day. After a disappointing first year with Peugeot, the former biker managed his best ever performance. The Frenchman finished 5th on the special, and he's now 8th overall. Nasser Al-Attiyah was not a happy man on the loop around Jujuy. Despite a good start with the second fastest time at checkpoint 1, he then struggled. He had to settle for 4th position, losing close to 5 minutes on the day's winner.
We try to push, but we cannot follow the buggy, and the buggy is too fast.
The Dakar sensation was again impressive. Sebastian Loeb admitted he took it easy, even stopping when he heard sentinel signals of cars overtaking, which turned out to be false alerts. Despite that, he crossed the finish line in 3rd spot, only 27 seconds adrift. I tried to drive at a marathon pace, but I'm not a marathon man. I didn't want to make a mistake today. I enjoyed a clean stage without mistakes. Carlos Sainz looked in winning shape today. El Matador pushed hard, and he actually would have won this stage hadn't it been for a puncture. The Spaniard had to settle for 2nd spot, just 11 seconds off the day's win. Of the day was Monsieur Dakar, Stefan Petterhansel. Not worried at all by the altitude, the Frenchman flew to his first win in a Peugeot. His 66th stage success, the 33rd in a car. Monsieur Dakar is back in 2nd spot of the overall, just under 5 minutes behind Loeb. For me, it's a first special win in a Peugeot on the Dakar. It's nice. We've worked hard all year, so there was an uncertainty. When we arrived on the Dakar, we didn't know our level of performance, and we're not yet too proud because we know that in terms of reliability, we haven't done all the necessary tests. We've only done 3 days of racing. 3 days of racing is enough to lock out the top 3, with Petterhansel leading from Sainz and Loeb. Those 3 well clear of Nasser Al-Attiyah, the best of the minis, the best of the 4x4s. It definitely was a day for the French mark. And overall, it's still looking good for them. Loeb ahead of Petterhansel by just under 5 minutes. Al-Attiyah another 6 minutes back in 3rd. Once back at the bivouac after the day stage, it was off to the Parc Fermé for all the cars. No assistance tonight for the bruised and battered machines. Today, Gerard de Roy put a gap of 49 seconds between his Iveco and the MAN of Versluis at checkpoint 1. He kept the gap at checkpoint 2 for the first victory on the Dakar 2016 for de Roy. He's now up to 4th overall. Veslus is showing that the new MAN truck is a very fast and very strong machine. Peter Veslus ended the stage second, 37 seconds behind the leader. After the first part of the marathon, he is the leader in the truck category overall. And Stacey has lost the overall lead after a 2-minute penalty. He was running the same kind of pace as De Roy and Veslus during the stage, and so he ended up finishing third today. He'll fight back tomorrow, that's for sure. Federico Villagra is certainly a man learning the handling of his truck still, but the Argentinian looks like he's got the hang of most of it. Fourth on the stage today, he's third overall tonight, an impressive debut for the new boy to the trucks. Martin Colomy won the stage yesterday, and seventh overall, the first Tatra truck reached the finish of today's stage in seventh. That's 3 different manufacturers in a very close fought top 10. The race is pretty intense and exciting for the trucks. But maybe the Kamaz have not quite found the right type of stage for them to be at the level that they expect. Mardi was 4th before the marathon stage. He finished a disappointing 9th, 5:36 behind De Roy.
And up we go to the office.
We just did 120 kilometers of liaison, and now we are at the start of the special stage. That's how it looks like. All the bags are lined up waiting for the starting time. I'm starting in 45 minutes, so I have some time to eat and to drink and to get ready.
Good on you. And then go to the sides away. Yeah.
Mira. If I put in this position, yes, okay, here we have more gas. Don't work good too. He worked bad.
Yes.
You know, it's in this position, more gas. I don't know why. Well, yeah. Listen.
I know. But
we change.
No. We change it. We move it here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry. Take it easy, Albert. Take it easy.
Tomorrow, the marathon continues into some of the most dramatic, difficult, and beautiful landscapes of the whole rally. The riders and drivers will surge north, crossing the Drop of Capricorn,